my approach to playing over major is very different than my approach to playing over blues, which is very different than my approach to playing over metal. They're all vastly different from each other. So if I'm playing over blues, I know the things that a blues solo kind of needs to sound like blues. If I just play A minor pentatonic, it doesn't really sound bluesy, it just sounds like A minor pentatonic. But if I can add certain things into it and then emphasize different sounds, those things are going to sound really bluesy and they're going to work really well over the A or over the D. There's your A. Then your E comes up. And then D comes up. And then maybe I actually change keys for that D. I mean, there's a million different things that you can do. That's the beauty of this. So it starts with step one is, what am I trying to solo over, right? I mean, we can go even further back. Is it a rock song? Is it a blues song? Is it a jazz song? Is it a, metal song? What is it, a major song, a happy song? There's a million different things. And so the first step is what scale do I want to use over this particular situation? Or what's best suited for this particular situation? And then what I have to do is I have to decide, what approach do I want to take? Right? If I'm soloing over a metal tune, which I do frequently because I play a lot of different styles of music, my metal stuff doesn't require as much melody. My metal stuff requires more trickery. It requires more technique because that's the realm that metal tends to be in. If you're playing over something really, really heavy, doesn't mean it never has melody. Of course it does. But for the most part, it tends to have a bit more of that technical prowess. So I know that going in. If I was playing over kind of a pop song that's in a major key or a minor key or whatever, then it doesn't require as much of that technical prowess. It requires some sort of musical connection to what's being played. So I'm always thinking about the chords, the groove, the tempo. You know, depending on what your practice regimen looks like on a daily basis, I strongly encourage you to continually try and better yourself by improvising on a daily basis, improvising. But not only just improvising over the same things, doing the same things all the time, but start learning to really listen to what your fretboard sounds like, the notes that you play. Because if you're not playing over the top of a chord progression or a chord or something, you're just playing, like you're just moving, which is fun, don't get me wrong. But to make a connection, when you hear someone play a chord, that's just a G chord. You've got to decide in your brain, what does that mean to me? Like when I hear that chord, right? Do I want to go up and do minor pentatonic? Or when I hear this, do I want... Right? Or do I want something even more bizarre, you know? Where I'm getting out there modally, like I'm really trying to do something very different. Like let's say I do... You know, you can hear the modal element of that. It all depends. So please for everybody that's asking about this, explore those sounds though. Don't just, I mean, because we have chord tones, which is the root, third, and fifth. That's chord tone. Non-chord tone is everything else, right? So if you're playing a 2, 4, or 6, or a 7, it's a non-chord tone. 7 is a little bit in the gray area, but that's basically the way it works. But the goal with playing guitar is always salesmanship, right? And I don't mean that from you got to make money standpoint. I'm saying the whole thing with playing guitar is when you play over something, either it is really engaging to someone who's listening, or it's not. Or it's really engaging. Oftentimes, you all might know what this feels like when you're jamming over something and all of a sudden you look and it's like a half an hour later you've been jamming and you've just been in the moment and it feels great. what I have learned out of years of playing and touring and things, that I have to balance what I'm thinking with what they're hearing. Or if I'm writing a song or I'm playing a solo for someone's hired me to play something on their album or something like that, I have to give consideration to the environment in which I'm playing, not just the fact that I'm playing, but what am I doing? Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. Listen, if you're ready to take your guitar playing to the next level, then I'd like to invite you to go to guitarzoom.com and sign up for a VIP membership, which gives you first access to my premium lessons each month, which are customized for your specific goals and skill level. Now, it's an awesome community of guitar players that love to play, have fun, and support each other's goals, and we'd love to have you join us. So go to guitarzoom.com and sign up for VIP today.